What is up, everybody? We somehow miraculously survived to do another episode of this show. I'm Sanjay.
I'm Tia.
And we back again for episode 7. I ain't gonna waste no time, man. Go ahead and take it away. Get this shit over with.
You so crazy.
I'm just saying.
Look, in the Batcave, Ryan is in pain from her wound. You know, the one from episode 1 that she didn't feel until episode 5?
Screaming and hollering.
Mary puts something on Ryan's wound which appears to cause the kryptonite in Ryan to travel to her brain. Really? Visually, it looks like her wound is glowing green again and some travels up her neck. Alice and Tatiana are in Ocean's old hideout, or, you know, that little train that they're on. Alice shows Tatiana the fake Ocean corpse. Alice knocks Tatiana out and ties her up because she still wants answers about her and Ocean's memories being gone. Tatiana says Alice and Sophia had a mutual enemy, Catherine Hamilton.
Well, this bitch was in all kinds of stuff, wasn't she? She had her hands dirty.
And it was her yacht that Alice was discovered on after escaping captivity and not being trained, but managed to get the upper hand on 4 of Sophia's assassins.
Can I just stop you right there? How does she fight 4 assassins off with no training? She had just escaped from captivity. No training whatsoever. But somehow able to fight off 4 assassins.
From 11 years of captivity, man.
Oh my God.
And you just got out.
And you know. Whooping highly trained, skilled assassins' ass. Okay. Keep going.
Somehow, Alice knew Catherine Hamilton was the reason her family believed she was dead.
Don't make no goddamn sense if you just got your ass out of captivity and all of a sudden you just know this.
Yeah.
Who told you?
Who told you?
Anyway, alright. You mean that shit don't make no sense? I'm just saying. Alright, go ahead.
You sure?
My bad. Go ahead. Alright, I'm ready.
Whatever. Sophia compared Alice to a siren caught in a net that managed to escape. In current time, Tatiana tells Alice that Sophia considers herself a prisoner of Coriana and found Alice interesting because she escaped from her capture. Tatiana says that Sophia decided to make Alice a soldier in her army, but she needed training. In a flashback, it's revealed that the trainer was Ocean.
Yep. Yeah, he trained the entire army. That's what he said.
Tatiana tells Alice the few rules of Coriana. No leaving. No stealing the desert rose.
Okay.
Sophia gets whatever she wants, basically.
Bingo!
You listen. You listen.
So basically, Alice got to leave to steal the flowers and didn't give Sophia what she wanted. Damn. Alright.
Sophia wanted Alice's loyalty and wanted her to come back to Coriana after getting revenge on her family, but Alice wanted Ocean.
Sophia wanted the scissors. Let's just keep it real.
Look, I told you on the last one when he was like, oh, this is not just about a flower. This is about me having the one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember what I said?
The one thing she ain't got?
What I tell you what it was. What I tell you?
Some dong.
I just told you. It's a penis.
Straight up.
Anyways.
We getting sidetracked.
Back in the Batcave, Ryan is laid on a stretcher in full plain clothes. Looks like she's unconscious. Mary gets a text from her dad about the crows going to apprehend Dr. Rogers and retrieve the map to Coriana. Mary tells Luke about how bad a shape Ryan is in. Bone marrow deteriorating, circulatory system failing due to acute radiation. Side note, because, you know.
She got something for you. What?
I have a little bit of knowledge in these things. And acute in medicine means something that just happened or a recent effect, right?
Yeah, she done had that shit for like 2 months and some change.
These fools forgot she's had this for 2 months. So technically, it's been chronic radiation. Constantly for 2 months. This shit didn't just happen to her.
So these writers got the terminology wrong.
Whatever, they think they're smart. But
These motherfuckers couldn't do a Google search.
anyways,
I'ma stop. All right.
Look, anyways.
All right. So let's just make note that Ryan's bone marrow is deteriorating.
Her
Circulatory system is all screwed up.
Right, and like I said, she was laid out on the stretcher, right?
Man.
Mary thinks that she should ask her father to bring back a flower with Kate so they can treat Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Mary and Luke hear an engine rev up and turn around to see a now empty stretcher.
So what you trying to tell me is this person with chronic radiation poison, deteriorating bone marrow, and
circulatory system,
and radiation leaking into her brain and having hallucinations and shit, just got up and took off in the Batmobile.
Back at Ocean's hideout, Tatiana tells Alice that she and Ocean hated each other, and this triggers a flashback of the two of them. This is so flashback heavy, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now.
It is.
Alice is telling Ocean how Sophia was keeping him and everyone else on the island, and they had no idea about the world off of the island. Ocean tells Alice that Catherine probably did her family a favor by relieving them of the heartache after searching for her for 1 year.
Moving on.
Ryan's fully suited ass is driving the Batmobile and hallucinates seeing her mom.
How she put that suit on? Her bone marrow is deteriorating.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, she, like I said, she was in full plain clothes.
Yeah,
on the stretcher.
They
turned around. They turned around for maybe a minute. They turned back around when they heard the engine rev up and shit. But she already
suited, booted, and gone.
Tripping out and shit on, you know, she's seeing shit while she's driving. Having, you know, whatever kind of hallucination she's doing. Meanwhile, Luke notices that the Batmobile is going 92 miles per hour and she wasn't answering her comms. Ryan makes it to Angelique's window/fire escape, okay? Looking awful and seemingly unable to breathe or stand up straight.
Yeah, she was looking terrible.
Angelique asks if she's okay, but there's another girl at Angelique's place.
The look on Ryan's face when she saw that, she was like, damn, you got a new one already?
She's like, what the fuck is this?
Hell yeah, she done moved on.
Batwoman asks Angelique where Ocean is. She says he grows mushrooms in a concrete jungle, Coventry, and pushes Batwoman off her fire escape. Batwoman lands on top of a car.
Hold up. Okay, one more time. Deteriorating bone marrow.
Right?
How many stories did she fall? Like 2 at least.
At least 2.
She fell far enough to bash in the roof of a car, but she got deteriorating bone marrow. Just let that sink in. I'm just saying, these writers are stupid as fuck. But keep going, babe.
Mary and Luke show up in small-looking hoodies to retrieve Ryan in full sight of whatever agency is flying the helicopter with a spotlight on them. They argue about who's going to drive the Batmobile back to the cave, and Mary wins.
Really? Because she's a girl? Probably. I mean, Luke is the smarter one out of the two, right?
He has the more experience with the Batmobile, presumably.
Which means he totally should have drove it.
Anyway.
But Mary's a woman, so she won.
She won.
So that's what it is.
Ryan's dreaming of confronting and killing Alice. That's what she's doing while they're...
Oh, yeah, when she was in her own mind.
Yeah, when they're retrieving her and shit. But look, Luke and Mary have made it back to the Batcave. I'm just saying there was helicopters and spotlights on you.
How did they get away from the cops? or whoever was chasing
they
him.
purposefully did not show that because they didn't want people to ask that question. But we asking
That's
it
stupid
anyway.
because that makes people ask that question.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you got a chopper on you, you done. You not losing.
And I'm pretty sure they have a way to call for backup. And I know they saw they
Two
split
cars.
up. Yeah.
I'm done trying to make sense of this shit.
Anyways, like I said, spotlighting all the shit. Anyways,
Yep, just go.
They made it back to the Batcave. Mary comes up with a medication meant to stop Ryan's hallucinations, but says it won't last, so she needs Luke to get some supplies for her since her dad shut down the clinic. Luke asks why he's going to go get it, but Mary tells him that he's not a doctor, and that's what Ryan needs right now. Hold up!
You ain't a doctor!
And look, and then got the nerve to give him some attitude like, but if you want to, you can give it a try for fun. Bitch.
Man.
Ain't that what your daddy told you was doing to your clients at the clinic and shit? Like, how she just flipped that shit on him. But anyway.
She need a doctor. Well, go get one, because your ass ain't one either.
It's like the writers forgot Mary isn't a doctor either, and Luke is smarter than her.
They totally forgot about that shit.
Luke is what, MIT grad?
Yes.
And Mary has not graduated school. I ain't seen this bitch go to school, but apparently she's still going. But
Mary ain't graduated from nothing. She's supposedly still in school. Supposedly. I don't know where she finds...
It's off camera and not important to the story.
I guess. Where does she find the time to do this shit when she always in her clinic or fucking with Ryan in the Batcave? I guess. All right. Go ahead. Moving on.
Tatiana tells Alice that Sophia was in love with her. And then we have another flashback of Alice and Sophia.
Damn flashback.
Sophia confiding in Alice about the desert rose. Let me tell you what she said. So basically, she's saying abused women in Europe escape and take their children to Coriana because they heard of this island that's just under, I forgot whatever stars and shit, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, their husbands found out and came to the island, but the women were now an army. And they fought and basically sent some of the men packing, but some of the ladies died there, right? On the beach. The next day, flowers bloomed at the same place where they fought. Women who survived believed that the blood of the fallen was sacred, and their protective feminine essence enriched the land, and only a woman's life force could bear the medicine destined to save mankind.
So you trying to tell me that feminism is the reason that the flower exists?
No. I'm gonna say what the fuck she said. She said
their feminine essence.
The protective feminine essence. Whatever. You know
the desert, what? Oh, wait. Their protective feminine essence created the flower.
Basically. So.
CW. Caroline.
Which is why, that's why, Mary said, or, the blood wouldn't have worked from the little boy anyway with the old guy.
Because he's a male.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's
not, but they're fucked up for that, but Mother Earth.
This is probably one of the stupidest things you guys have written so far, but alright.
And I'm just saying though, if they wanted to talk about all that shit, that story was whatever it was. But it could have been a better show and not tell moment, because that was all tell, I'm just saying.
Jesus. Criminy. Alright, keep going.
Tatiana tells Alice that she's in love with Sophia. We figured that shit, but okay.
Yeah, I think everybody knew that.
That was not news, but they had to make that clear because the writers assume that the viewers are dumb, but I think we kind of are for keep watching this bullshit. Anyway, so
maybe they're right.
We
We're stupid because we watching this shit. But then we get to have fun talking shit about it. So
right?
I ain't tripping.
I'm watching you to roast you, lady.
Damn shame. Motherfuckers only watch you to hate watch you and talk shit about you, but whatever, man.
The crows are swarming the office of Dr. Rogers. Jacob and Sophie discuss Mary's clinic and her knowing about it. They enter a room where the experiment from last episode was playing on screen, and around a long table were people in suits and lab coats attached to blood bags, deceased. Among them was Dr. Rogers. So Jacob's like, oh shit, there goes the lead, whatever, you know. At the Batcave, Ryan wakes up and tells Mary she intends to kill Alice. Because all the shit she was seeing in her dreams got her real hyped up on this killing train, I guess. But whatever, she said from the jump street, that was her plan, you know. I'll find that bitch, I'm gonna kill her.
She been saying that, but she keep letting her walk away, so she ain't no better than Kate.
Really though, just saying. Sophie and Jacob find the tube that previously held the map, but there's only dirt and a note from Sophia containing the title of this episode, which is
Best You Stop Digging.
It's best you stop digging.
Best we stop watching that show.
That's gotta be the title of this. It's best you stop watching this.
You know what? Yeah. That's going in the thumbnail.
It's best that you stop watching this. Another flashback on Coriana, with Alice and Ocean discussing escaping and starting a new life. We see Alice's presumed first kiss with him, and Tatiana is watching. In current time, Tatiana is making fun of Alice killing her true love that she didn't remember.
Which was hella stupid. I mean, because she literally said it like that was like the grand finale or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that was the plan, to have her kill somebody that she don't even fucking remember.
That was her mic drop, I guess.
Where's the punishment in that? I'm just trying to find. I'm just trying to
Bitch, I'm
figure
not
out.
attached to this fool because I don't remember.
I barely even. I don't even remember this motherfucker. I remember him in a flashback. Why do I care if I kill this dude? You know what I'm saying? That shit is lame, writers. I'm just saying, it's lame. It's lame as hell.
Ryan is searching for Ocean's hideout. Mary tries to get her to chill out. Ryan questions if Mary loves her mom, if she believes in what they do. She doesn't want to sit and wait for the crows to bring her a flower, but then asks if they were able to get the map. Mary tells her no, and Ryan leaves. She's so fucking
I don't want to wait for y'all to get no map. Did you get the map? Oh, God.
Tatiana continues to tell Alice about when she snitched on her and Ocean. Sophia had someone called Enigma to carry out the brainwashing. Apparently, Sophia is the reason why Alice came to Gotham, got the Wonderland gang together, and is so hell-bent on getting revenge on her family. Because at first, it was only Catherine, I guess, you know, and I guess she resented Jacob and Kate for, I guess, agreeing, you know what I'm saying, or just letting whatever the fuck Catherine... whatever the fuck Catherine threw out there, you know, she falsified evidence and shit, so it really wasn't their fault, but you know.
Catherine did a lot of wrong, man.
She sure did,
She did a lot of wrong, for real.
I'm just saying.
Like, is anybody surprised this bitch got killed? I'm just saying. Somebody was gonna do it.
Ryan tracks down Alice at Ocean's hideout as she's getting ready to go to Coriana. Ryan reveals her face and confronts Alice. Alice says she doesn't remember Ryan's mom, so Ryan throws a punch, and now her pain is back. Alice mocks her, and they scrap for a bit. Ryan starts to choke Alice and hallucinates her mom, which makes her let Alice go.
Seriously? Again.
I mean, like, not only let her out of the chokehold, but literally told her to leave.
She told her to leave. I'm like, bruh. And she was like, you're not worth it. I'm like, okay, but can she at least be worth hog tying? apprehending and shit, at least for somebody to come get her motherfucking ass.
Whatever. Jacob is still sad about Kate being gone. Alice and Tatiana go to the airport. Ryan wakes up in the Batcave and Luke asks where Alice is. And when he finds out that Ryan let her go, he proceeds to lecture her about apprehending. Really? Remember when he didn't call the police when Alice was at Sophie's house, right?
Exactly.
Just saying, she had the same talk with him, so whatever. You know, like
they lecturing each other at different times about why they let her go and shit. Why they let Alice go. This shit is fucking stupid.
It's always a reason. She's crucial. Kate's crucial. Kate's not on the show no more, but she's crucial. And so is Alice.
Kate might come back, actually.
Well, she said she would only come back as Kate. She's not interested in putting that suit on no more.
Well, of course not. No, but she did say if the conditions were right, the
conditions are she ain't putting the suit on. So if they can deal with that, she'll stop by or whatever. But she feels like Javicia is good at doing what she's doing. Or at least that's what she said.
She knows that this show is trash. That's why she don't want to put that suit back on. She don't mind making a cameo to get a quick buck. But other than that, she ain't fucking with this show long term, and I don't blame her. Moving on.
Ryan tells them that she put a tracker on Alice's boot, so she will follow her to Coriana, save Kate, and get the Desert Rose.
Yeah, she ain't gonna be dead before all this happens? Because I'm thinking if I had chronic radiation poisoning, I think I'd be gone by now. 2 months worth? Your ass is out of here.
That's 2 months, and I'm just saying it's been glowing for a while. I mean, albeit intermittently, because, it wasn't when the doctor was looking at it, but
I know, that's the one time it wasn't glowing.
But anybody else look at that shit. I don't know.
That shit was glowing from the time she got hit with it.
From the very first time she got hit with it. And I would have, look, homegirl.
Man, I would have been saying something, but whatever.
I don't know. The characters are dumb, and I mean, the characters are only dumb because the writers make them that way. But I mean, they each have their own role to play in it, or whatever, are supposed to. But they keep downplaying Luke's intelligence and shit like that. That's annoying.
Oh my God.
I'm like, if he's the smartest motherfucker, let him be the smartest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a man, so he can't be the smartest person in the room. Even though he is. Technically, he is. Even according to the show, he's the smartest person in the room.
But they're not gonna let him be the smartest person. Portraying him as that. Though.
I know, because he's a man.
What they say? Look.
He is a man, and that's why he can't be. Even though he is, he's not allowed to be the smartest person in the room. Shit, they wouldn't even let him drive the Batmobile. It just makes logical sense that he has all the experience with the Batmobile, but Mary's dumbass can drive it. No problem.
She said she was mixing up windshield and
rocket launchers or some shit.
Buttons and shit. No, bitch.
Hey, what if she would have pressed that shit? She'd have blew some shit up.
Or somebody.
Man, dude. Do y'all think when y'all write that... Keep going, man. Keep going.
Well, this shit was crazy.
Was that the end of the show?
That was totally the end of the show.
Oh my God, you writers are fucking idiots, man. I'm just saying.
We did good, man.
Yeah, we did. We did pretty good. That's really the end of it?
That's really the end.
Man, bye. I'll holler at y'all.
The show's trash. Bye.